Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. You take a look here at Charlotte. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
Morant with it. Okongwu covering, and the basket is good. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They come in riding high after their round one win, Greg. You see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, momentum's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is ball. After Luka Doncic hitting the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On the wing, Doncic. George with the steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ball. Onside, Barrett. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Here's Doncic. Shot up 2 there. Doncic has got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. And it's all evened up. He's got 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Morant scanning the 4. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Carter up top. He has yet to score. Brown, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
To the inside. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
For Charlotte, number 11.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Morant outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And here is Doncic. He's got 7. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Tipped away. Pass to Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Where it goes. Unable to get that one. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2.
Minnesota team, 12.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Minnesota.
So it's the Hornets now.
Number 24.
Trailing by 2.
Norman Powell.
Left side, Porter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
Number 34, Jabari Walker.
And here are the Hornets now. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett, defended by Carter. Back to Ball. And stolen by Okongwu. Doncic looking it over. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. Driving inside. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Okongwu a screen. Doncic right side. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Rodman. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Carter outside. Out to Doncic. Back to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
That's good from Vince Carter. Well, the Timberwolves making a change here. Carter hits them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Now Achua. Carter with it. Green by Zubac. Outside Walker. Outside Carter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Charlotte with it. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Williams. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Carter. And he uses the glass on the lane. Carter's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
Morant outside. LeVert inside the line. Charlotte no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Walker. Back to Carter. Pass to Walker. Looking for George. He gets it there. Zubac in the post. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Morant outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. .110 left here in the second. Here's Morant. Lock at 6. Pass to Rodman. Shoots over Achua. Rodman, no luck. Minnesota in the lead. Dinwiddie outside. Stolen by Ball. And here's Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Morant's got 6 points.
Wow. When Morant is hitting the 3, he becomes basically unguardable.
And Ball sends it back. And a fast break now for the Hornets. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. The three-pointer no good. Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Brown outside. Pass to Achua. Jones for 3. No good. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The three from George. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Now here's Morant. To George. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 4. And here is Doncic. Screen by Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Doncic. Now Morant. 6 points for him. Onside, Barrett. Off target with his 3. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Morant. Back to George. And there's the drive. Okongwu grabs the board.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Brown feeling it out a bit for the tie. Yes, that goes in.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up with the Charlotte Hornets. Pass the ball. Stolen by Jones. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Morant. And then Morant crams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside, Jones. And so they foul intentionally.
Ja Morant. 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Carter outside. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Morant left side. From deep, George. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams changing it up here. Onside Barrett, and it's ball in the corner. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Brown outside. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Rodman. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's ball. Back to Rodman. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And guys, the lead has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out to Carter. Pass to Brown. Back to Carter. Jones from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 6.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Timeout, timeout. Sorry.
And
timeout,
so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Inside. Here's Morant. Over Jones. Misses the baby hook. The third quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. Up by 5.
The Timberwolves, 31.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Morant. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that trip.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Outs one up. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Shot clock at 6. Rodman outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
First team foul.
Doncic outside. Carter outside. Pass to Doncic. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Screen by Jones. 5 to shoot. A wide open look here for Okongwu. That one wide left. Morant with it. Pass to George to tie it up. Okongwu grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Out to Morant. Back to Ball. Puts it up from 17. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter. Morant outside. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. With the shot. Poked away. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Pass to George. Now Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Morant. And here's Rodman outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Carter left side. Up top, Doncic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Morant outside. Back to Ball. To take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And the defense got pulled. Ball pulled them right in with that pump fake.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish you could see why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He knocks down the punch free throw.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Pass to George to take the lead. Rodman. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Here's Ball. back to ball. The three. Misses the three. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Rodman.
Not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a